Okay, hi, greetings from Shanghai. Let me show you my hotel room. Well, first of all, let me show you the atrium here. Take a look at this. Back there, over there is where the elevators are. Okay, now take a look at this. The atrium's 33 floors high. My hotel room's on the 81st floor. The lobby of this hotel is on the 54th floor. Look at this place. It's unbelievable. It's one of the tallest buildings in Shanghai. In fact, I think it is the tallest building in Shanghai. Isn't that amazing? Alright, let me show you my room. Crazy how I ended up here. I'll tell you that story later, but check out, here's my room. 8005 on the 81st floor. Alright, check this out. Okay, this is the hallway going in to my room. Here's where my suitcase is, over here. There's my suitcase. This is the closet. This little closet. Okay. Now let's go in here. We'll go down the hallway. And if you'd like to have a drink, go and fix yourself a drink here. You call the guest services, and they'll fill that jug up with ice for you. And also they have bottled water and tea. It's all complimentary. And there's a mini bar down here. And over here, oh, hello, how are you? Let me show you the rest of my room. Okay, here's my desk. Got the computer all set up. And let's just take a look at the view out the window. The sun's just setting, so I'm looking right into the sun, but let's see if you can see this. It's very bright. Hold on. I think it's just too bright. I'll have to try it again later because it's the camera's all set up for that. I'll take another shot out that window in a second, but here's the rest of my room. I have two twin beds. That's the door into the bathroom. Again, here's my desk. My desk overlooks the Hongpu River. And here, I'll go look this way into the room. Yes, there's my sitting area over there. Okay, here's part two. All right, so there's the sitting area over here. There's another chair over there. There's a little desk. And there's my flat panel plasma HD TV. Let's take a look, see if I can get a shot at these windows. If not, I'll stop it and start it again so you can actually see out the windows. Okay, hold on. There we go. There's the view out my window. You can see that huge cable stay bridge down there. It might be too kind of foggy or smoggy or whatever that is. But let me back up so you can see. That's the view out my window. Looking at this, across the river is the what they call the old city. So I spin around here. Now it's going to be all dark in here because I was shooting out the window. But there's the bathroom, so let's take a look in there. Okay, there's a shower right there where the towel is, and then there's my tub. Here's the sink. It's all clear. There you go. Hello again. Kind of dark. Maybe I'll reshoot this. Oh, what's this we have here? Hold on. Okay, exposure a little bit better. I guess this thing like fixes the exposure. Oh, check this out. This is the back of the closet that I showed you. So you put the bags in the closet there. You come in the bathrooms, you open up the sliding door, and then you have access to your closet. Is that awesome or what? That's great. Okay, and then here is the toilet. It doesn't have the bidet like I had in Japan, but you know, guess I'll make do. Uh-oh, tub's all washed out. Hold on. Alright, there's a bathtub. I know I have a French accent, but I do. And I feel like I'm talking to myself. There's an kind of open shower. Back into my room. Okay, let's go see what's going on in here. And then back around, there's my desk again. Let me show you a view out that window, so hang on a second, let me walk up there. Here's the view out this window. You can see across the river there. I'll show you where I was going to stay. I'll tell you that story in a second. It's kind of washed out, but if you can see that one building across the river there that looks like it has a crown on the top of it, sort of right center in the middle of the picture. Might be a little washed out. Let me see if I can get a better exposure. Hold on. No, it's probably too dark. But in any case, the building with the crown kind of top is the Westin. That's where I was going to stay. Let me see. Getting the reflection of the camera. So you can see the sun's about to set, so hang on. Okay. So across the river there is an area of town known as the Bund, or the Bund. And that is an old part of town, and that's where a lot of the older buildings are. And you can see that right along the river there. There's a promenade. It runs across the river on both sides, actually. And that's supposed to be really cool and all lit up at night. And this area is also lit up at night too. So that's a little tour of my little hotel room here on the 81st floor.